Hi guys, welcome to another Block Spotlight, and today we're going to look at the last of the major Buildcraft stroke forestry engines, which is the electrical engine, which is this guy here. Now this guy is a little bit different from some of the other engines, in fact all of the other engines. It has an empty socket here, and these are for circuit boards, which we will get onto in a bit. So it's actually possible to change the characteristics of this engine by changing what you put in that socket. Now the other name for that engine is a tin engine, and it's called that because it's made with tin. So tin gears and tin ingots in your usual by now Buildcraft engine layout, and that will give you your electrical engine. Now I've got a little setup at the end here just to demonstrate. I've got a large circuit board in there at the moment which isn't actually doing anything. We've got a medium voltage array just to give it a bit of power. Now without any adjustments at all, this electrical engine will take 6 EU a tick of industrial craft power, and it's going to output 2 Minecraft joules per tick of Buildcraft power. So it's a very good way if you've got a steady setup already of industrial craft power, then you may find it beneficial to divert some of that power into your Buildcraft machines, especially early on. Or if you say wanted to have a passive power generation, say a solar panel like we have here, powering a farm, that would be another good way of doing it. As I say, the circuit boards for the upgrades, what you need to actually make use of this. Now these are all made in a thermionic fabricator, which is a new item in Buildcraft and something that I'll be covering fairly shortly, I would have thought. So when I cover that, you'll figure out exactly how to make these circuit boards and electron tubes and stuff that I'm going to be showing you now. Now, as far as circuit boards go, you've got 3 different types available. You've got the small, the medium and the large, and they'll each hold different amounts of upgrades, which will take the form of these electron tubes. Now the first one, small circuit board, will take 1 upgrade, medium 2 and the large 3. And to actually install these tubes into these circuit boards, you need to use a soldering iron. So if we get our soldering iron is made in a carpenter. You can use your NEI to find the recipe for that. Bit beyond the scope of what I'm showing you today, but once you've made it, you can right click and you'll open this recipe, this crafting window recipe. So what we have at the moment, because only one machine can accept these upgrades, I will basically tell you what effect these tubes will have on the electrical engine. So the only 4 that actually provide some benefit at the moment are the first 4 in the series of electron tubes, so the copper, the tin, the bronze and the iron. Now the copper one, if I pop it on there, you'll see it says electrical choke. Now what that means is it will reduce the amount of EU a tick that it needs to power the engine by 2, and it's also going to reduce the output power, Buildcraft power, by 1. So you would then be using 4 EU a tick to generate 1 Minecraft joule a tick of Buildcraft power, which is probably not such a good trade-off, but if you were struggling for your industrial craft power, then that may be a good option, and that would basically downgrade the electrical engine's output to that of a steam engine. Now the next one along is the tin. Now if I drop one of those on there, you can see that's going to give you electrical boost 1, and that is effectively going to mean that you need to put in 7 EU a tick more. So you're going to need to feed this thing 13 EU every tick, and that means it's going to put out 2 Minecraft joules a tick extra of buildcraft power. So you'll be putting 13 EU a tick and an outputting 4 Minecraft joules a tick, which is a way of, I guess, doubling the output of one engine for a little bit more than double of the input. So it is going to cost you more to do it this way, but you'll gain in space savings. So, you know, it's a trade-off that you may want to take, especially if you're having a lot of industrial craft power. Now the bronze takes that a step further, and it's electrical boost 2. That's actually going to change the EU you need to feed this thing by 15. So 21 EU a tick your engine's going to eat, and it's going to output 4 Minecraft joules a tick more. So that's an extra, well, it's an extra 4. So you're going to be outputting 6 in total. So 21 EU in and 6 out. So that's kind of the top end at the moment for boosting your engine. Now the last one, the iron electron tube, this is electrical efficiency. Now this is going to reduce the EU you need to feed your engine by 1 EU a tick. So if we go back to our tin, where our tin was doubling our output, so 4 Minecraft joule a tick output, and instead of 6 EU a tick in, it was needing 13 in, so that's an extra 1 to get your doubled output. If we use an iron electron tube, and that's electrical efficiency, that is going to reduce the input required by 1, so that is basically going to mean that's a straight doubling of your engine by using them. Whether that is going to be worth it for you, you'll have to kind of work out yourself. It is going to cost you, now I think a small circuit board is going to pick up the first one. It's not going to pick up the second one. As you can see, you mouse over, you can see exactly what that's going to do to your engine. So if we try that again, you're going to need a medium circuit board to get both of those, and that's going to be a straight up doubling of your output, which you can just drop in there like that. It will overwrite an existing one. So the large circuit board will actually allow you to have 3 total on, so you could, with a large circuit board, actually they don't appear to stack at all, so you can't use multiples as I suspected you would be able to. You actually can't, so you would need to use different tubes, but you could then, I guess, have an efficiency 1, electric boost 1 and 2, and that would then give you extremely powerful engine, and it's going to output 8 Minecraft joules a tick, which is pretty much going to be able to power a quarry by itself, although that's going to cost you 28 EU a tick, which is somewhere in the order of 16 watermills being fed buckets, for instance. So that is the electrical engine as I throw my circuit board all over the place. If you have any more questions about it, if you feel I didn't cover it as in depth as you'd like, let me know. Let me know if I've messed up anywhere. It's very possible. I've not really dabbled with these upgrades in my own playthroughs, so entirely likely that something is being overlooked. Hit up the comments, let me know where you want me to go next. Obviously Buildcraft Power is completed pretty much. Really going to probably pick up on some of the early forestry machines next. So check me out on my Twitter and on my Twitch stream, which happens every night 7 o'clock GMT, sorry, BST, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.